Hi, this is Tarot Reader. Season's greetings. This is a love, lust, sex tarot reading for the zodiac sign of Aquarius. The timeline of this reading is 23rd of November 2018 till 23rd of May 2019. Your star sign has drawn a mixed bag of cards, but when it comes to any treatment for your libido issues, I think the next 3 months, that is November, December, January till February 2019, you need to look out for treatments if that is what is needed. Now, this doesn't apply to people who are not very, I'm not saying that this implies to the Aquarius men who are not masculine. No, this applies to even those, because this is a star sign where the men are usually pretty well built, or they are attractively built, because the combination of the zodiac is such that they have a broad athletic build. You all have drawn strong cards because I see a good amount of passion in the past, a good amount of satisfying passion for both the partners, and I also see that after March. But what happens in the middle 3 months, that is November, December, January, February, I see a lot of tension, I see a lot of worries, a lot of stagnation. For those of you who indulge in self-satisfaction or all those props or all those techniques of satisfying yourself, you need to be careful, because that is actually creating an hindrance when it comes to your intimacy with your partner. The past 3 to 6 months, you may have made a good amount of money from business venture, or you may have traveled a lot, because I see cards of travel, I see cards of parties, elite parties, as well as parties of pleasure, parties of intimacy. Okay, I also see some business ventures which have worked well, some business ventures where there has been a lot of manipulation in the past, and more of clandestine relationships in the past, relationships which were not necessarily conventional. Maybe you got intimate with someone else's wife, maybe for the Aquarius woman you got intimate with a guy younger than you, maybe you got intimate with a man much elder and married. So, but the past has given you pleasure. Now, the first 3 months from now, you need to be very careful. For the Aquarius woman, you need to understand one thing. You may dress up and you can do all the fancy stuff, but if the man is not really worth it, it's not going to add to the pleasure part. Okay, so if you're going for a lot of shopping for provocative innerwear and all that stuff, ensure that your partner is someone who really deserves it, or he's someone who's capable enough to give you that kind of pleasure. Also, one request: if you're going out for any travel in the next 3 months, be careful before you spend your money, because I see cards of skin allergies, okay, sexually transmitted diseases, so you need to be very careful in the next 3 months. Okay, but I also see some tangible gains, a wish coming true. That is one reason why I will advise this. I mean, this is, although I'm known to advise anyone, honestly, but it's a suggestion to all the Aquarius men out there. Okay, if you have issues, maybe a thought process in your mind which is affecting your libido or your performance, or any habit of yours which is actually creating a hindrance in your performance, get it checked, get it treated. Okay, the next 3 months, if you get it treated, the phase after March is very passionate. You will actually enjoy it, and the recovery will be pretty fast, pretty soon. Okay, because I see some of the best moments of your pleasure post March. So don't try to drag this issue, which can be resolved right now. Okay, the other thing is no expensive purchases for the first 4 months, at least till March. Avoid I'm sorry, I'm making errors. At least till March, avoid expensive purchases. So no purchase of property, no purchase of an expensive car, none of those, not even jewelry purchase for the Aquarius woman. You have to be very careful with your purchases, because it may not really be worth it. You may end up buying something at a very high exorbitant price, and it's not really worth the amount that you pay for. Okay, I see someone from the past coming back in your life in the next 3 months. So if you're meeting if you're going out or you're traveling somewhere and you meet a past lover or a past colleague, be careful. It's just a momentary meeting. This person is only there in your life for the next few weeks, not beyond that. So don't keep hopes on that. Also, for those of you who have problems with your digestive tract, your colon issues, or you have hemorrhoids, piles, or those kind of issues, you need to drink more water, or you need to take the right treatment. You need to reach out to a doctor and get some treatment, because your lower abdomen area, your abdominal issues are affecting your pleasure moments as well. So that's something you have to be careful with. For people with autoimmune issues like eczema, psoriasis, things may get more chronic in the next 3 months. So that's why you need to get it treated, because you'll have drawn Neptune cards for the next 3 months. So these health issues are going to be something that's going to come again and again. It's like a loop. You can't come out of it unless and until you go to a doctor, get the right treatment. It could be a steroid treatment, it could be hormonal treatment, it could be some other medication for your libido issue, but it will get resolved. The chances of a resolution are pretty high. March onwards is when I see more money, some sort of power as well, because you have drawn cards of extreme change. Now for the Aquarius man, I see some kind of prominent contacts you're coming across post-March. These could be shady people, these could be people from the uniform background, but they're useful to you. You're also finding a way to overcome your old enemies in some way. I see you going for paid sex, or I see you going for some kind of pleasure, okay, after March, which is surprising, okay, because you discover someone really nice in that process. Yes. For the Aquarius woman, be very careful, okay. If you are if you're a fitness freak, if you're into health and all that stuff, post-March you're meeting someone who's exactly like you, who's passionate about fitness, body shape and all that, and he's also crazy about passion. So somewhere he's giving you a lot of happy moments. After March, just be careful. The people you're getting involved with, they won't be able to give you any commitment. Those are flings, those are short-term relationships which need to be enjoyed purely for sexual reasons, not for emotional needs. These people are ruthless. They may be attractive, they may be masculine or very feminine girls, they may be very charming, but they are extremely ruthless and selfish souls. These are not people who will understand your emotions. So don't carry your baggage of emotions in front of them and expect them to sort that for you. No, that's not what is going to happen. There's a wish which might come true by March, okay, a wish of yours which you have been waiting for a long time. It is either delayed or there's a compensation. If the wish doesn't come true, something else is happening in the process. There are some people you're meeting after March related to your work or in your work area who are giving you hopes. They are not going to fulfill those hopes. The problem is you're believing in those hopes simply because you're not left with any other choice. You don't have anyone else to trust. This is the only person, or those are the only few set of people you can approach, and because they know your situation, they are purposely lying to you, and because of your needy situation, you have no choice but to trust them. They don't deserve your trust. It's a situation of need. So be very careful. You're not supposed to involve money with people for any work unless until you're sure they will do the work or they will return the favor. Money wise, there could be some suffocation. Money is coming in, but after March there could also be some moments where you have given money or you have spent money on some people and they are not returning it the way they should, or you need to ensure that the paperwork is in place. There's someone, maybe a friend of yours, a colleague of yours, could also be a relative of yours who's backstabbing you post-March. This person is trying to flatter you on your face, but on the back this person goes out and tries to spread as much false news against you as much possible. I see a phase of stagnation as well. You've drawn a lot of Neptune sword cards, so skin issues, be careful, especially for the autoimmune. If possible, wear an emerald. Okay, a dark green emerald. If you have a ring, if you have a pendant, if you have an earring, wear it. Else an amethyst or a black onyx or a black obsidian. These are the stones which will be helpful. Try to wear, especially for the Aquarius woman, try to wear a lot of innerwear in blacks, maroons, browns, and reds. Okay, stick to a lot of blacks and browns in your clothing for the next 6 months. For the Aquarius men, ensure that you wear a lot of blue in your clothing, a lot of blue. Okay, and you wear leather footwear. Yeah, if possible, if things are very tense, especially in your personal life, and if there are any legal issues you're facing, try and offer honey, some red roses, okay, in a graveyard, on a grave, on any Tuesday or Saturday evening. Yes. I hope the video is useful to you. I hope I have not offended anyone. Yeah. Do like the video if you do like it. Yeah, and please do subscribe to my channel. Yeah. Take care. Thank you. Blessed be. Tarot Reader.